A man and a tiger drifted on the sea for 7 days and 7 nights, in order not to be eaten by the tiger. The boy made a simple raft to get away from the boat, but the tiger was already so hungry that he jumped right into the boat, looking at the small fish jumping on the surface. But he was too clumsy to catch any fish, and the boy laughed at his foolishness. But soon he couldn't laugh anymore, because the tiger was already watching him and swimming towards him. The boy pulled the rope and jumped into the boat before the tiger caught him. Then he pulled the raft back into the boat so the tiger couldn't get to him. He was like a lamb in the sea, and the boy raised an axe to kill him, but the tiger was now acting cute. The boy, who had never killed before, was moved to compassion and hesitated to kill. The tiger had been immersed in the sea for a day. In order to prevent the tiger from dying in the water, the boy took all the food from the boat and put it on the raft and pushed it into the sea. Unbeknownst to him, it was this action that the boy regretted. He then put down a plank so that the tiger could climb into the boat, and he got back on the raft. And so the tiger and the man continued to drift on the sea. Suddenly the boy found a big fish in the net and threw himself into it. He quickly grabbed it in his hand and raised his hammer and hit it hard, until the fish lost its life and the color of its body changed from green to gray. The boy wept tears of sadness because it was the first time he had ever killed a fish, and the boy was a vegetarian and had never eaten meat since he was a child. So he threw the whole fish to the tiger. At night the sea was full of glowing jellyfish and the scene was beautiful, like a curious baby. The boy reached into the sea and slid around happily. He didn't realize that behind the beauty there was also danger. Suddenly, a whale jumps out of the sea, and the waves are so big that the whole raft is overturned. The boy's food, the compressed cookies, also sank into the sea. He regretted taking all the food onto the raft, but it was too late for regrets. Hunger is a terrible thing. It can change a man forever. The boy found the courage to climb aboard. Looking at his prey, the tiger thought he was about to eat more, but then a small fish fell on the boy's face. While the man and the tiger were in a daze, they saw a dense school of fish flying towards them in the distance. At that moment, a tuna suddenly jumped onto the boat. When the tiger was about to eat it, the boy knew he couldn't show weakness, so he picked up a stick and stuck it into the tiger's mouth. The tiger was scared away by his fierce look and ate the fish hanging from the boat. At night, the boy finished the tuna and ate it with great gusto. Having enough food wasn't enough. The boy knew he had to tame the tiger if he wanted to survive, so he boldly boarded the boat and began to tame the tiger with a wooden stick. Then the boy took a piece of fish from the bag and passed it to him with the stick, but the tiger ate it like a house pet and said it wasn't enough. Seeing this, the boy threw another piece of fish to the tiger. So it seemed that the tiger had been successfully tamed, but the boy was still afraid to take it lightly, so he went back to the raft. Just then, a large number of dolphins appeared in the distance, and the boy was excited because a ship appeared in front of the dolphins. He took out his flare gun and sent a distress signal into the sky, hoping that the other ship would see it. But unfortunately, after 10 flares, there was only one left, and the ship didn't even notice what was going on, and eventually disappeared from the boy's sight. At this moment, he felt hopeless. Late at night, a man and a tiger looked up at the stars and wondered when the drift would end. Unbeknownst to them, the weather on the sea could change at any time. What started out as a sunny day turned into a stormy one. The boat was shaken by the waves and might capsize at any moment. A man and a tiger in the cabin hoped that the weather would end soon. I don't know how long it